How would your daily life change if cash disappeared completely? We're living in a world where cashless payments are becoming the new norm. From mobile wallets to contactless cards, we're slowly but surely ditching physical currency for digital alternatives. In many parts of the world, cash is no longer king. Sweden, for instance, is leading the charge towards a cashless society, with many businesses already refusing to accept cash. In the United States, mobile payments have grown by over 50% in the past 2 years alone, with giants like Apple and Google investing heavily in their digital wallet offerings. It's clear that the trend towards cashless is gaining momentum, but what does this mean for our daily lives? As we continue to hand over our hard-earned cash to the digital gods, it's hard not to wonder what the implications are. Will we ever be able to leave our wallets at home, or is this just a fleeting trend? One thing's for sure, the movement towards cashless is driven by convenience, and it's hard to argue with that. No more rummaging through your pockets for loose change or queuing up at the ATM. The benefits of a cashless society are numerous. For one, it's a huge step forward in the fight against financial crime. No more suitcases full of cash changing hands in shady backroom deals. It's also a game changer for small businesses, who can now easily track their transactions and manage their finances more efficiently. But there are also downsides to a cashless society. What about the millions of people who don't have access to digital payment systems? The elderly, the homeless, those in rural areas, they could be left behind in the dust. In Sweden, one of the main concerns is the rise of digital exclusion. With cash no longer an option, many are worried that the vulnerable will be left without access to basic necessities like food and healthcare. In India, the demonetization of high-value currency notes in 2016 was a huge step towards a cashless society. But it was also a disaster for many small businesses and individuals who were left struggling to adapt to the sudden change. Take the story of Rohan, a small-time vendor in Mumbai. He used to make a living selling street food to busy office workers. But after demonetization, his customers disappeared overnight. They no longer had access to cash, and Rohan didn't have a way to accept digital payments. China is another country that's made huge strides in the cashless movement. With the rise of WeChat and Alipay, digital payments have become the norm. But there's a dark side to this. The Chinese government can now track every single transaction, giving them unprecedented control over citizens' lives. In 2019, the city of Jamnagar in India took the bold step of going completely cashless. It was a huge success, with citizens embracing the change and digital transactions skyrocketing. But it wasn't without its challenges. Many small businesses struggled to adapt to the new system, and there were concerns about data privacy and security. A cashless future raises so many questions. What about our privacy? Will our every move be tracked and traced? What about the economic effects? Will the rise of digital payments lead to job losses and financial instability? As we move towards a cashless society, we need to be aware of the potential risks and challenges. We need to make sure that everyone has access to digital payment systems and that our data is protected. The truth is, a cashless future is both exciting and terrifying. It has the potential to bring about unprecedented convenience and efficiency, but it also raises huge concerns about privacy, security, and equality. So what does a cashless future mean for individuals and communities? It means we need to be vigilant, to stay informed, and to have our voices heard. How would your daily life change if cash disappeared completely? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to check out our next video on the rise of digital currencies.